What's up, y'all? What's up? This is Robin, and I'm back for another 10-minute video. And here we gonna start calling it. This is your Wingstop Wednesday, cause on this channel we learn to eat the chicken and spit out the bone. So I'm gonna leave that up to your discretion as to what's your chicken and what's the bone for you. So we just dropped some gems, some food for thought. We'll say that, some food for thought, or hopefully can be, you can apply it. It could be, it's some application in your life. But so we'll call this Wingstop Wednesday, your 10-minute wing special. So I am looking down, y'all. I do got some notes today. Hope everybody is doing well. And I wanted to hop on here for a quick minute. And so I do want to let y'all know, like, I'm not just bouncing all over the place how I'm starting. I know on our video last week, we just talked about teens and young adults. And today I kind of wanted to speak on my experience, just a little bit about my experience with dealing with, and I know some people out there may be dealing with it, but dealing with like family court or anything dealing with courts with, your child's father, your mother's father, or your ex-husband, ex-wife, dealing with the kids, whether it's a family court or child support or custody, however, that is, each person's situation may be different, but I just kind of wanted to give just my thoughts on what I learned from it, my experience from it. And I do want to hear back from y'all. Like, I want to hear back, maybe people have their perspective, their experience, or just something they experienced, your story, your thoughts, or with parenting at any age, any level. Because another thing I'm learning, y'all, even with my parents, like, you're always parenting. It never stops. You always parenting, just in different ways, different levels. So like I said, I don't want y'all to think I'm just jumping on here just off the top of my dome. I do go into prayer, and whatever the Lord places on my heart, that's what I bring to these videos to share with you guys, to talk about. So yeah, but the email is in the bio, so y'all can email me, like I said, just to hear if anybody had questions, any topics y'all wanted to talk about, or give your story, your perspective, or your experience. But yeah, so I know I hear a lot of people in my circle. Like I said, y'all give me y'all feedback, because just in my circle, or people that I've came in contact with, unfortunately there may be something going on with the family court, whether it's child support, or whether it is spousal support, or whether it is something dealing with custody for the child, or whatever the case may be. But unfortunately, that is something that I have dealt with. And so what I wanted to share with y'all, like what my experience was, and I mean, we ain't gonna go into detail, but I mean, if y'all want to, it's whatever, if y'all want to go into detail about it. But so it is unfortunate. It's an unfortunate situation, but sometimes I don't who, you know, some people may need a mediator or may need a third party. But in my experience, it was unfortunate. But when I talk to people, when people share what they're going through and what my experience, you know, it's time consuming, it's expensive, it's draining, physically, mentally, financially. So, and it can really take a toll on you. It can really take a toll on you. And, you know, I'm a firm believer that, you know, even though as much as we try to hide from our children or what we experience and are going through, they feel that, and they see it and they feel it in some type of capacity. So yes, but I always like to tell people when they have shared those things with me, you know, whether they're going through something, a custody battle, or going through a divorce, or, you know, and the children are involved. Don't let that, how can I say it? I want to say the right words and be mindful of what I'm saying. So don't let it take over your whole life. Like, it's just a small part of what's going on in your life. And don't let it, it's so much more to you than just that small situation. That small situation that's going on in your life at this particular time, something that you just have to go through to get to the other side, if that makes sense. But it can be very overwhelming. Like I said, I'm not, you know, I understand the heaviness of it all, but if I can just challenge those that are going through that to know that that's just a small part of your life, and don't let it, don't make it so big. You know, you have other, you know, learn to appreciate the other things that are going well in your life. Learn to kind of dive into those other things, you know, whatever it is that, you know, you into, you know, feed more of those areas, you know. So just know that that's just a small, that doesn't make up, you know, the wholeness of you. That's not your life. That's just a small part of your life. So just look at it like that. You know, that's just a small part of your life. Maybe you don't have a lot of control over it as much as you would want to, or, you know, don't let it just over consume your life, you know. That's something that I wish I had known at the time, you know, that was just a small part of my life. That was just a small part, you know, and we make it bigger than what it is, you know. So, you know, maybe that's a situation that you like not able to control as much as you would want to. Those things, control what you can control and just leave it to God. Leave it at his feet, leave it to God, and just leave it there. So I just encourage you, whoever's going through that, that's just a small part of your life. That's just a small part. That's not the totality of yourself, the wholeness of yourself, you know. And don't make it bigger than what it has to be, and feed those better things that's going on in your life than this small thing that you're going through at this time. So I just want to leave you with that. And like I said, this is our Wingstop Wednesday, and on this channel we learn how to eat the chicken and spit out the bones. And I'm gonna leave that to your discretion of what's your chicken and what's your bones. And if anybody wants to reach out or share your thoughts or connect or leave your story, your experience, your perspective, you can hit me up on the email. It's in the bio, and it's chickenandbones2401@gmail.com. Talk to y'all next time.